All right, live at 5. Woo! All right, who is ready for some live at 5? Let's get some chats going. Here we go. Here we go. Live at 5. I've got my kombucha, so I am ready. For those of you who don't know what this is like the best, healthiest drink right now. This is how I'm keeping healthy. Hey, there's Charlie Witt or Ian. I'm guessing it's probably Ian Witt, but if it's Charlie, hey, thanks for watching. Addison Bonilla, my neighbor, my friend, it is Ian. Janelle, Cindy. So I'm guessing that's Daniel. And there's Kate Glass, Malika in the house. We got some views going here. Let's go. Josias, Ava, Mark Lewis. Oh, so just so you guys know, this is my favorite flavor of kombucha. Sarah just got me this. It is pineapple peach. I've been drinking this like crazy. So highly recommend as we're all trying to stay healthy. You can join me in drinking kombucha. It is like the healthiest thing you can be putting in your body. Daniel, welcome to the party. Anybody else in here like kombucha? Or am I like the weird old man who likes drinking kombucha? Come on, give me a shout out if you are into kombucha. I want to see it over here on the chats. Who's into it? So I think Kate Glass is. Anybody else? It's just me and Kate. All right, high five, Kate. You and me, we got this. By the way, in case you guys did not check it out, Kate Glass had an incredible Tips for Tuesday video that hopefully you saw. If you didn't, you definitely need to go back later and check that out. She talked about how to make a shamrock shake at home. Phenomenal. So you have to check that out if you already missed it. Tristan's here. Nina Reed, look at this. Here we go. Let's go. Kim Klein, Ava, yes, you should try some more kombucha. And I don't think that you'd probably be allergic to it. You should be good to go for that. All right. So we are going to get started in just a second. Just a reminder that we are doing small groups after this. And for small groups, you need Google Hangouts. So if you haven't yet gotten Google Hangouts, download that now. We're going to give this another like 2 minutes before I'm going to jump into it. So Lily and Sophia are here. Woo! This makes me so happy. I have missed you guys. I get so excited when I just start seeing you commenting. It seriously fills me with so much joy right now. So anyways, yes, we're going to use Google Hangouts. So if you haven't got that downloaded, go ahead and get that set up. You will need a Gmail account. You can use your parents' or you can create your own and log in with that. Either way, you're going to need that for a little bit later on. I'm really excited for small groups to happen. If you, once you get Google Hangouts all up and going, if you go to the website, wearmission.com/students-small-groups, you will be able to enter a password to get in there and find your group. If you don't know what the password is, just comment in the side and Alex will be able to help you out. Oh, there it is. Look at that. There's the link. wearemission.com/students. Aislenn's in the house. This is incredible. We are up to like 25 views on here. This is getting exciting. Evan's in the house. It's literally like 5:01. You guys are incredible for being on time. We're going to give a couple people just a few more minutes just to jump on here. Will and Ryan in the house. What's going on? I've missed you guys. This is where, for those of you guys who don't know Will and Ryan, who are two of my favorite middle school boys, I normally give high fives going into the garage. And every week with Will and Ryan, I'll go to them like a high five and I get like one of these numbers or I'll get like a duck. So Will and Ryan, we'll act that out right now. I'm going to go to give you a high five and you inside your home, you can dodge my high five. I think it's funny. It's a special moment that I'm really missing right now. Fernando, Connor Small, look at this. We got some people jumping on here. This is getting fun. All right. So Google Hangouts is what you're going to need. Log on, go to wearemission.com/students-small-groups. Get set up in your small group because when I wrap up here in a couple minutes, you're going to be able to go into your groups. Now, as we're waiting for people to jump in, I thought that I would throw this question out here. I would love for you to dialogue along with me. I would love to hear from you. What are some of the things that you've been streaming while you've been quarantined? What are your favorite things that you've been streaming lately? So turn that on in the comment section. Share with us, what have you been streaming? Now, for us in our house, so we have, for those of you guys who don't know, we have a 3-year-old son. His name is Bo, and Bo loves Hulk and Captain America. He also loves Batman, and he likes to merge Batman and Captain America, and so he does this with his Legos. He will have like a Captain America person with a Batman head on it. Anyways, that's kind of tangential. But anyways, because Tiger King, oh my gosh, I knew somebody was going to say Tiger King. But in our house, because Bo loves Hulk and Captain America, we actually have been watching all of the Avengers movies. And so we've been watching them in chronological order. Bo gets really excited anytime Hulk and Captain America are on the same screen. So anyways, I'm going to give you my top 5 on Live at 5 of Marvel movies. Now, this is totally in my opinion, right? So you can disagree on the comments. Someone's been watching me drink disgusting smoothies on Thirsty Thursdays. Brawl Stars, I'll have to check that out because I saw Evan made that comment on there. Sarah does love the baking shows. I do not watch the baking shows. But anyways, here is my top 5 Marvel movies on Live at 5. Inside the MCU, my top 5. You can totally disagree with these. I wrote these down. My wife, Sarah, can comment that I actually went through very carefully the entire catalog to make sure that I wasn't missing any movies. All right, so number 5, my number 5 MCU movie on Live at 5. Number 5, Captain America Winter Soldier. Love Captain America Winter Soldier because I actually think that the villain with, like, spoiler alert, Bucky Barnes being the Winter Soldier is actually like a pretty good twist. It's really fun seeing the camaraderie that Captain America has with Falcon. So that's like a whole fun thing. So that's number 5, Captain America Winter Soldier. All right, number 4, OG, the original Iron Man. The very first Iron Man, May 2008. I saw that movie at midnight, waited in a long line of people. It was a packed house. Probably one of the last times that I saw a movie at midnight. Anyways, that's my number 4, Iron Man, the original Iron Man. And we've watched that one so many different times. It's a great one. That's number 4. Number 3, Black Panther. Do I have any Black Panther fans in the house? Come on, let me know. Who's into Black Panther? No one. Where's Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel, I'm sorry to let you know, is not going to be making it in my top 5. I liked Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's nice. It was a throwback to the 90s. As somebody who grew up in the 90s, it was pretty fun. I got all of the inside jokes. There we go. There's some Black Panther. Yes, Josias is with me. Ava, yes. There we go. All right. So, yeah, so Captain Marvel not making it on my top 5. But Black Panther, incredible. So that's number 3. Number 2, Thor Ragnarok. How many of you guys have seen Thor Ragnarok? It is the best of the Thor movies. Anybody else into Thor Ragnarok? Come on, make some noise over there. I'm probably the only one. But like the version of Thor combined with Hulk in that movie is the best. Also, because it features so much of the Hulk, my son loves it. So I'm also giving it really high rankings because my son has a high like for Thor and Hulk. But that's number 2. And then number 1, my number 1 of the MCU movies on Live at 5, the original Avengers. It is still great. After, I think it came out in like 2012. So it's like 8 years old of all of the Avengers movies, which the Avengers movies are great. But it is still, like, I think just the best. I forgot Guardians of the Galaxy. You're right, Ian. You're right. And Guardians of the Galaxy probably would have been a little bit higher if it featured Hulk because my son loves Hulk. So part of this was totally biased on the fact that I picked these based on the amount of time that I've watched them with my son. Anyways, keep commenting. Doctor Strange, that's a good one. Captain Marvel really brought Marvel together. Tim, I will give you some respect for that. I actually liked Captain Marvel in the like as a story. I actually thought it was like a pretty good story. It was bad. I actually really enjoyed that. I was like drawn into it. So I'm not hating on Captain Marvel. I see some people have over there. Guardians of the Galaxy is very funny. I'm a big Chris Pratt fan. Batman versus Superman. that's not in the MCU, Fernando. Teenage Groot is hilarious. All right. Anyways, so that was my top 5. What ones did you feel that I missed? So I feel like that Captain Marvel is definitely getting some love. Guardians of the Galaxy getting some love. Any other Marvel movies that you feel like that I missed out on my top 5? Keep commenting. Endgame. Endgame was really good. I just between you and me, I cried like 3 times in the theater the first time I saw Endgame. I won't tell you which parts because some of you may not have seen it, and I don't want to be like a spoiler alert, but I definitely shed a few tears. Civil War was really good. Ava, you should know I was this close to putting Civil War on there. That would actually probably be like number 6 or number 7 roughly on my list. Like so good, right? Was just missing some Hulk for Bo's sake. All right. So that was to kick us off with Live at 5. We've got 40 people on here viewing, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So for those of you who don't know what Live at 5 is all about, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you a quick recap of kind of some of the fun things we've done over the course of the last week in case you missed something on our YouTube channel. And then I'm going to talk about where we're going in this week ahead. So you can get excited because we got some great stuff that's going to be coming to YouTube later on. In fact, we've got 2 very special things planned for you because in case you didn't know, this week is a really big week for us as followers of Jesus because Friday is Good Friday, and we've actually built out a really special experience. It's going to be designed actually for kids, students, and adults. It's across the board, something we put together, and I'm really excited to be a part of that. We're going to have that available on Friday for you to engage with. So be sure and check that out. And then also, of course, Sunday is Easter. So before we jump into all of that, though, this last week was incredible. For those of you who missed out, it was the grossest Thirsty Thursday to date. For those of you who don't know what Thirsty Thursday is, that is where I take 3 random ingredients from inside my house. I put them inside my blender. I blend them up, and then I do my best to drink it all. Now, the first time I did this, it involved macaroni and cheese and Tabasco sauce and almond milk, and that was really hard to drink. This week's was actually way worse. I kid you not. This week's, in case you didn't see it, involved coffee, hot eggs, literally right out of the skillet. Then I put some maple syrup in there and peanut butter, and I blended it all up. Now, here's why this was especially gross. First of all, it was hot. It was really hot. I don't know if you've ever had a really hot smoothie, but that is gross. It was hot like soup. First of all, really hard to drink warm soup, right? So that part was gross. Then it also had this real nutty texture to it. And I don't know if you have ever had coffee before. I'm guessing if you have had coffee, you probably don't like coffee. I like coffee, but I like it by itself, not with the flavor of eggs and maple syrup and peanut butter mixed in. So if you didn't watch that Thirsty Thursday video, go back after this and check that out. Something else that I'm really excited about that was on our YouTube channel, in case you missed it this week, was we had 2 different students on there. So first of all, I've got to give major props to Kate Glass for Tips on Tuesday. You should go back. You should check that out. Kate did an incredible job setting up how to make a shamrock shake at home, which, by the way, will definitely taste way better than my Breakfast of Champions Thirsty Thursday drink. All right. So her shamrock shake recipe, incredible. You should go back and check that video out if you missed it. Then we finished off the week on Fresh Face Friday with Evan Wittig. And Evan introduced us to a new friend. So during the midst of quarantine, his family got a pet. And so you need to check that out because it is the cutest creature that's not named Emmy Lou, which is my dog, right? So you should check that video out. The animal's name is Chewy. I'm not going to go into more details. Just check the video out. And in addition to that, we also had a couple different things that were happening. We had some of our students create a Spotify playlist for this week for Worship Wednesday. If you missed that, go back and check it out. Then also this morning, we had 2 different videos posted for you, and hopefully you've watched those. If you haven't, you should go back and watch them because I do think they're really speaking to the things that were going on in our lives right now. We have one for middle school, one for high school, and really, I just watched both of them this morning, and it was my second or third time actually watching them. So I'd really encourage you, go back and watch those. So we had some great content over the course of the last week. Then this week, I'm really excited to share with you Then we've got some really fun things happening. Again, we've got a couple special guests. I'm really excited about both of these special guests. I think they're going to be familiar faces that you guys are going to recognize. So be sure and check that out. They're going to be dropping throughout the week as we build up towards Easter. So we got two special guests that we're going to be excited to feature on our YouTube channel this week. Then also, like I mentioned, we have a Good Friday experience, and that's going to be a really special thing. We've never as a church done Good Friday before. And so we actually, I was working with Jessica Bowman, who oversees our children's ministry back in Mission Kids, and then with John and Dan Ruda, and we put our heads together and we kind of put together what I think is going to be a really great Good Friday experience for children, you as students, and then also for adults. So be sure and check that out on Friday. Then something special that we're doing this week on Easter, instead of watching a video of some other people speaking, you are actually going to hear a message from me. And so I've actually been writing something specifically as we head into Easter, and I'm really excited to share that with you as well, because I believe that there's some things that God's just kind of put on my heart in the midst of the season that we're in, that I'm excited to share that with you. So that's going to be on Sunday. And so in between all of those things that I talked about, we have a thing that we do every single Saturday that we call Crowdsource Saturday. And Crowdsource Saturday really is your way of helping us define what's going to happen on this week's Live at 5. And so every single Saturday, I give you 24 hours to vote for 4 different options that then when you get on here at Live at 5, you can get the opportunity to experience. So I gave you 4 different options. I'm going to recap them real fast. I'm going to tell you which one was the number 1 vote getter, and then we're going to do that thing right now, and then we're going to head to small groups, all right? So here were the 4 options that I gave you. One option was that I do a Thirsty Thursday on a Sunday, meaning that I would walk right over here to my kitchen. I would grab 3 random ingredients. I would put them in my blender. I would blend them up, and I would drink them right on here. And if I throw up, I throw up on Live at 5. So that was one option. Number 2 was last week I FaceTimed Bubba right here on Live at 5. And Bubba told us about how he can do 75 push-ups without stopping. Now, I'm not sure I could do 7 push-ups without stopping. Well, I could probably do 7, but I would struggle to do too many of those. And so number 2 was for me to do 75, probably not without stopping, but until I get them all. James in the house. Look at James. What's up, James? I'm so excited that you are here. So number 2 was for me to do 75 push-ups. Number 3 was for me to do Live at 5 outside. Now, when I was giving that as an option, the weather for today actually showed that it was going to be rainy. So I actually thought that would be kind of funny if I had to stand outside while it was raining and do Live at 5. Now, instead, it's perfect weather, and I'm hoping that some of you are actually outside enjoying this beautiful weather. But that was number 3. I actually wish of all of them that would have been the one you voted for, because I would love to be outside right now. It's incredible out there. But anyways, I'll be outside later on, I'm sure. Anyway, so that was number 3. And then number 4 was for me to FaceTime a staff member at Mission. Now, FaceTime has apparently been like the most popular vote getter, because here's why. For the 3rd week in a row, that option of FaceTiming somebody is the one that won. So great job. Thank you guys for voting, for commenting. And not just that, but we had, when you guys were voting, you actually voted for a very specific staff member. The overwhelming response was for me to actually FaceTime Jackie Glass. Now, I don't know if you guys know Jackie. Jackie is one of my favorites a number of different times, and she's on our staff team. She oversees our connections team. So I'm actually going to FaceTime her right now, and she's going to get to experience Live at 5. All right, so here we go. Pulling this up. Jackie Glass. All right. Here we go. All right. So we're FaceTiming Jackie. Jackie!
Hey, Josh.
Hey, welcome to Live at 5. I'm so glad to have you with us.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So this is Jackie. I think a lot of you probably know Jackie. She's came in and spoke in the garage for middle school before. And for some of you high school students, you've probably seen her in the lobby, back what feels like 3,000 years ago when we would meet on Sunday mornings at 82 Stratford Drive. But you've probably seen Jackie before in the lobby at Mission. She's just one of the most friendly people, seriously, like the nicest person, and she's Kate's mom. And so for those of you who watched, poor connection. Let's see if this comes back. Video will resume when the connection improves. There we go. All right. And so,
move over. Same poor connection.
Oh, no, it's okay. I feel like that this is the world that yep, that's awesome. That's perfect. This is the world we're living in. Everybody is on their phones and everybody's on Wi-Fi, and it is causing everyone's networks and phones are slowing down. Oh, I miss church too, Rory. I am with you. I love Kim's idea that she should go photobomb her mom. That's hilarious. Let's see if Jackie comes back on here. Reconnecting. Let me make sure that all right. I just put myself on Wi-Fi. Maybe it's slow on my end. Let's see if this reconnects. There we go. All right. Try this again. Addie, I miss church too. Aaron giving the shout out there to the intern. All right. Hey, Bubba, remember last week when I tried to FaceTime you and you ignored me? So sad. It was a sad moment in my life. All right. Let's see. We're trying to FaceTime again. Let's see if this works. All right. Ah. FaceTime is unavailable. This is just so you know, this is the story of my life. I am horrible with technology, and everything in our world right now has involved technology. Here she comes. Here she comes. All right.
All right.
All right.
Sorry about that, everybody.
We're back. We're back. Okay,
We're
so
back.
Here is Jackie, and so I won't take up too much of your time, Jackie, but I just thought that first of all, I'd give you a moment to introduce yourself to the students. So I'll kind of like throw that to you. You can introduce yourself.
Sure. Hey, everybody. It's so good to be with you guys today. You guys are the coolest middle school and high school students around because you get to be led by Josh and Alex and Connor and Fernando. So it's so cool. And I get to work with these guys, so it's amazing. I live in Roselle. I'm from Roselle, so I have not gone too far in my life. And as Josh said, you probably see me over at the guest central table. I get to wave to you guys as you head into the garage and love working on staff at Mission. So thanks for letting me be with you today.
That's right. Jackie does know Fernando's name. Fernando just got excited when you said his name. He just commented it. So, it's like the little things.
I gotcha.
Little things in life. All right. Hey, look who's in the background there. Who's this?
This is Julia.
What's up, Julia?
And we've got Kate hanging out right there on the trampoline.
Oh, is she?
Live at 5.
All right. Look at that. She photobombs. That's what Kim wanted Kate to photobomb us right there. So we Kim's dream just came true. All right,
outside,
there she is.
On the trampoline.
What's up? All right. So real fast, 2 recommendations that I'm asking for you. Number 1 is something just for them to do. And the second thing is something for them to stream. All right. Do you have a recommendation for each of those?
Sure. So something we're liking to do each day, and I'd encourage you guys to do it, is to move outside each day.
Yes.
That's what we're doing right now. I'm sorry, Josh, you don't get to be outside right now.
I'm missing it.
I'm enjoying it. So something we're trying to do every day is to move outside, be outside, take a walk the dog, walk your brother or sister, I don't know, whatever you got, just to try to move outside, which feels really good. And then something that we're streaming. So we've been watching a lot of Food Network around here. Not surprising. Not surprising.
Sarah loves Food Network. And now I know where Kate got all of her polish for doing that video. It was like very Food Network. It was incredible.
Yeah, it worked really good. And so we've specifically been watching the Spring Baking Championships. And so, we started in season 1 and watched one episode every day. And so we're gonna start with season 2 starting tonight. Work our way through it.
Is that on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon? Where do you go for that?
Netflix. Yeah.
Netflix.
On Netflix. Yep, on Food Network, Netflix, and Spring Baking Championship. There's also a kids Spring Baking Championship.
Ooh.
Lots of good options.
Hopefully one day we will see Kate on there, because I feel like that she is like honing her skills. She is like ready. That like video she put together is like ready to be sent in as like an audition tape.
It is not a bad thing to be quarantined with Kate. I will say that. We are eating very well over here in the Glass House. We sure are.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us for Live at 5. Appreciate you taking a minute. We will see you later.
Absolutely. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right. So there you have it. Well, anyways, hey, thank you guys for joining us for Live at 5. In just a minute, you're going to have the opportunity to go to small groups. Now, here's the thing. As much fun as Live at 5 is, the best part of our time is small groups. And here's why. As much as you can comment over on the side and I can interact with you and I can be like, what's up, James? What's up, Ian? What's up, Addie? What's Kim? Hey, Alana. Hey, Tristan. As much as I can do all of that, and it's fun, you can comment. We can like say hello to each other back and forth. What I can't do is actually see your faces and I can't hear your voices. But when we go to small group, you get the opportunity to see each other's faces, hear each other's voices, and engage with each other. So in just a minute, I'm going to sign off of here and you're going to be able to jump into your small groups. If you've had any problems getting connected, just shoot me an email, shoot me a text. I would be happy to set you up. But you go to the website, wearemission.com/students-small-groups. And you can actually log in there with a password, find your group, click on that, and you'll immediately be able to enter into a discussion using Google Hangouts. So 1, download Google Hangouts. 2, log in using a Gmail account. And then number 3, find your group through the website, wearemission.com/students-small-groups. All right. So until next week, see you later. All right. So have a great time in small group, and I will catch you on YouTube throughout the week and look forward to seeing you guys next week for Live at 5. Have fun in small groups, guys. I'm going to miss you. Hey, what's up? Oh, I forgot that